Hello YouTube. So, Shadow of the Colossus. Now this is actually not a live recording, this is obviously after. But this was filmed by me and recorded believe last spring. And this was right after Ninja's big speech about Pokemon Black and White 2. This was actually for a while. We did this right after his thing. Anyways, this was all pre-recorded as a group, and when I decided to do this entire game, I've never played the game before. Ninja's recommended me to it. Fox recommended me to it. I've read reviews about it. I've heard it's really great. But again, I've never played the game. I've never seen any videos of the gameplay. I've never read up on it, so I had no idea what was going to come to me. And all I had was Ninja, Fox, and whoever was in the group call at the time to help me out. And what we did was we did a session roughly every 2 weeks or so, doing a run through of it, and we finished it just before summer ended. So we have the entire game finished, and what the game is basically you are a swordsman who's traveled to this place, as you can see, to save this girl. And yeah, you're tasked to fight, I believe, 16 giant bosses, for those who don't know the game. But many of you should know the game because, again, it's really popular. I just never played it or did much about it. But yeah, if you don't know the game, you fight 6 giant bosses. That's it. Nothing but boss fights. And the game is really, really well done. This game was made 2006, I believe. So it's quite old, but it's still really great and amazing. And yeah, what we did was every session we would do 3 bosses and then do it again the next time, because boss fights were, again, it's all boss fights, so it's all long. And yeah, so everything's been recorded and stuff, good to go. You may not get a lot of the references, because what happened was with this one, the reason why this is actually not a live commentary is because the recording for this part messed up. So the recording session we had for this first boss fight did not get saved at all. Well, it did get saved, but it was saved from Twitch TV, so you can't even hear us. It's like messed up audio. But from second boss to onwards, everything's fine. So this will be the only one where it won't be live commentary. It's just going to be post commentary by me alone. And we were debating if we wanted post commentary or no commentary at all, and we decided to have post commentary so I can explain to you guys all the references that we're going to be making in the future episodes. So the main reference that we will be referring to is we will be calling the main character Turkey Legs. Why Turkey Legs is because Andy, or Robotnik is Sexy, if any of you know him or not on YouTube, is one of Ninja's friend. He commented about how the running style of the main character looks like he's running with turkey feet, and it just stuck, and we just called him Turkey Legs right after that. And if you're the entire time we played this game, we've just called him Turkey Legs, never by his actual name. So yeah, you see Turkey Legs bringing the girl to this place. Now, when I actually fought the boss fights, to be fair for me, Ninja or Fox would give me almost no hint until I actually needed it, and if things weren't progressing, for the most part I have to solve everything by myself. So it was a complete blind playthrough. I did not know any of the tactics to fight the bosses and stuff. Controls were a bit wonky. I do not like riding the horse, but yeah, it took me some getting used to, as you will see, with me just like fumbling around with the controls. The horse was even worse. You still see me fumble with the controls, like even on like the 12th boss, I still have problems riding the horse, because that horse is just stupid. And yeah, so Turkey Legs wants to save this chick. We have no idea who this girl is. Again, I had no idea what the backstory behind this was. Then just says the girl's like a princess or something, and I'm just the guy that wants to save her. And yeah, there's creepy shadow people. And my horse is scared. Now, you'll soon see why we called him Turkey Legs. Because I believe I move him soon. No, not yet. Stupid shadow people. Okay, so my sword can turn shadow people into dust. That's pretty amazing. And yeah, here is the voice that speaks to us that tells us to go kill the 12... No, not 12, 16 Colossus. Colossi. Yes, I have the ancient sword. Yes, I am mortal. I can die.
Told me before. Hallelujah. Ostu hailwa vuku aikwa. Ujiku yazu tsudoko. Was norte kyo utiura.
I worship you
Izukyumku. Iduse all you Iweriku. It's not ours, amuso. Alu tiklik, if the least to is.
So she's dead, apparently.
I'll bet.
I was the beautiful
I forgot how long this cutscene actually was. So yeah, he's tasking us to go kill these giant idols, or Colossus. Well, we gotta destroy these idols, but you can't actually destroy these idols here. You gotta destroy their actual counterparts out there in the world.
All around. Hola, you do new.
So the way the boss fights works is, well, actually I'll talk about this after that. This scene. Okay, so yeah. So the way the boss fights works is basically they're sort of like puzzles. You gotta figure out their weak spots and stuff. And yeah, you have to climb on them because they're really big and massive, and you're tiny.
I will do it.
And yeah, now you get to see his movements and why we call him Turkey Legs. Because the way he runs is really flimsy and awkward. And we don't know why he swings his arms. And yes, I attacked my horse because, again, I'm getting used to the controls. Don't quite know much about the controls. I'm just running around. I keep attacking my horse. I don't know why, but my sword keeps bouncing off. So yeah, this is how you find where your objective is. Place where the light beams at is where you have to go. And this is still just me testing out controls. I am playing this on the PS3. Okay, so I finally do get on the horse. As I said, the controls for the horse is really, really bad. Like, really bad. Like, I can barely move him. I was complaining about this a lot. No, I actually still complain about it throughout the entire game. I'm still getting used to moving. Okay, so I finally got it to walk. Where am I going? Okay, there we go. You can see Turkey Legs' legs just bouncing up and down. This is why we call him Turkey Legs. It's like he has no bones in his body. He's like a rag doll. I don't know why I got off the horse. But I have trouble getting back on the horse, which gets annoying. So we gotta head over there as soon as I can get control of this stupid horse. Move, Argo, move. Okay. We are heading off. So yeah, first boss, nothing that special. Pretty easy puzzle, though it still took me a while to figure it out, because again, I had no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. So I just spent a lot of time just shooting arrows at it, and it didn't really do much. This was a challenge for me, because I had to climb on this, and climbing in this game is... It's interesting, that's all I can say. I have to get off the horse and go this way. What am I doing? Get off the horse. Looking back, I should have played this better. This is terrible. I'm just flinging myself against the wall. Yeah, again, I have no idea what to do. I'm just trying to jump on anything that looks climbable to me. Never occurred to me that the moss and vines on that wall looks climbable. I had to jump against solid rock. And then just like, oh, look behind you. And I'm like, what? Until I finally noticed that. And still, I don't jump at it. I'm still jumping at the rocks. Oh my god, this is terrible. And I figured out how to roll. So I'm just, again, I'm like trying to bash against the wall. Turkey Legs is like, what do you want from me? Still unaware I have to climb on that until I finally get it. So yeah, that pink circle you see at the bottom right, that is your grip meter. It gradually gets smaller the more you hang on to something, and once the circle's gone, you automatically let go of whatever you were holding onto and you will fall. But it will recover over time. The window at the bottom right, the one with the picture of the sword, that's what equipment I have out at the moment. And of course the red bar is your health. So yeah, I'm getting the hang of it, getting the hang of jumping. I gotta roll. I am almost up there. I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, there we go. And yeah. I tried calling the horse, but that doesn't work. And yeah, here is the first Colossus. Again, they are massive. And this game is nothing but boss fights. And yeah, the top left screen, you see that blue bar, that is the Colossus' health. And the only way you can injure them is by these specific weak points that your sword will point you to. And they'll be glowing when you get close to them. And I'm trying to get its attention, so I'm just shooting arrows at it. Oh, I made it mad. Yeah, I made it mad. So yeah, you have an infinite arrow supply, but doesn't really... The bow and arrow in this game doesn't do much except for getting their attention. Like, you can see me chip away at its health, but that's as much damage as I'm gonna do. Obviously, you're gonna have to go to the weak spot and plunge your sword at it. So you can just see me scouting out the area, seeing where I can jump and climb up and stuff. I don't see anything. I'm still trying to call my horse for some reason. And yeah, you have to jump up on that thing and kill it by attacking the weak spots, which will glow as a blue symbol. We do a whole bunch of running around. And yeah, that thing is trying to attack me. I spent a good chunk of this match just running around. I saw this thing, I'm like, I wonder if I climb up on it and then I can jump off of it, but no, you don't climb on that. That is not what you do. So as I said, the bow and arrow doesn't do much except gets their attention. Sometimes it's necessary to actually use a bow and arrow, but you don't use it to deal damage. You can see me fire off a bunch of arrows again later, and it's not going to do squat. So you can still see me trying to jump up on this thing, thinking I have to climb it. That's not what you have to do. That's not what you're supposed to do. I'm just like, I'm just trying out everything. Ninja was basically laughing because I had no idea what I was supposed to do. Andy and Elena had no idea because they never played the game. And Silver was asleep during all this. Yeah, and then Ninja gives me the hint that this thing is already injured. It's not actually injured, it's just if you look at its body, you'll see something is different than the rest of its body. Well, actually it might be injured, we don't know. Well, we just called it was already injured. For all my viewers who have already played the game and are shouting at me, shouting at the screen about what to do, I do eventually get it, don't worry. I do catch on. I have to solve these things. So yeah, I do notice that this patch of moss is sticking out. And I'm trying to stab it. So that's not the weak spot, that's just to make it fall. That way you can climb on it. So yeah, you have to climb on the Colossi to actually get to the weak spots. I'm having trouble there, and I screwed up, so not to do it all over again. And I'm just stabbing at it again with this little toothpick. How a little sword can deal damage to these giant things is beyond me, but it can. So I'm climbing its butt. I'm having trouble. So you can see the grip circle at the bottom right getting smaller as I continue to climb. That's why these platforms are here. It's to allow you to take a break, recharge your grip meter. I'm not going to take a break, I'm just going to keep running up. It's trying to shake me off. And there is the weak spot. Those glowing blue symbols. So I didn't know at the time, and for people who played this game, don't yell at me. Again, I was completely blind to this. But what you're supposed to do is you don't do what I'm doing. You don't keep swinging your sword at it. That's not going to get you anything. I was like, why isn't this working? I'm hitting it. Why isn't its health going down? Then I found out you can actually just hold on to it and charge the attack. There you go. So I had no idea. Ninja had to tell me that you could charge it. There we go. First Colossi down. 1 out of 16. So as I said, the other battles that I will be uploading will have the recorded sessions during the... So you will have live commentary. This will be the only one without it. Unless something else goes wrong. Hopefully nothing goes wrong. But yeah. So enjoy the cutscene, and I will see you guys in the next episode.